Let's get ready for a great interview here. We have got Richard Schulman, whose class is starting Marathon Lead Gen very soon. So Richard, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the course?
Sure. Thanks, Sean. I've been a KW agent for 13 years. My story, very briefly, is that I came here for the cap. I didn't do any training, any coaching. About 3 years in, I was gifted a ticket to family reunion, and I got into MAPS coaching and all the training, and it changed my life. And ever since then, I've been a passionate advocate for training and coaching. And I've grown my sales business here from, guys selling a few homes a year to we did 125 million in sales last year. What I did with my business is I built a method of marketing that involves spending zero money, right? So Sean, you know MREA, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
MREA calls for 10% of gross commission towards marketing. On 125 million in sales, it's like 3.5 million GCI. We spent less than 1% on marketing budget last year, all to promote our active listings only. And the way we did that is by what I would loosely call farming my database, right? My sphere of influence. So we built a very powerful, focused product of finding our database and just really hammering our database through a lot of social engagement activity. So you may have seen the coffee dates. So we built a program to train people what we were doing with our team, which was we're going to teach you how to find your database and engage them at a high level, mainly through social engagement. Well, that works really well unless you enter a market like right now where you're locked down. And, I've been in this room right now, just me and Gary for the last 7 weeks. I really haven't seen another human being outside my family. So we've completely torn apart the class. We're still working on that social engagement piece because people are going to get back to that soon, hopefully. But we're also working on a very heavy sort of virtual social engagement. So we're still teaching the heavy scripting for appointment setting, right? The key here is that we want to set appointments on the phone, on FaceTime, on Zoom, and we want those appointments to be purposeful business meetings. So we don't want to just say, hey, Sean, how you doing? Call me in 3 months. We want to say, hey, Sean, here's the market update. What are you looking to do? And then convert that to an appointment. So
I love the fact that you've updated it because that's what everyone's looking for is, how now with this market of the moment, how do we take advantage of the new technology? How do we streamline the process? And literally what we just talked about even before we started this recording was the fact that you can build your database huge at this time. Isn't that correct?
Yeah. This is a shifting market. It was a shifting market, in my opinion, before this happened. This is the ultimate shift, right? And that's why Gary gave away copies of Shift to everyone. This is the shift. And what we know from being in the market is that people will drop out of the business. Agents who are not prospecting focused, not skills based, will drop out of the market. In 2009, NAR had their highest ever transactions per agent, right? Next year is 2009, and prospecting for 2009 started a month ago. Because people don't know. People aren't on 30, 60, 90 days anymore. They're on 30 days, 60 days, 500-day buying and selling plans. And so we need to have a prospecting plan to get people for the next 18 months into and out of our pipeline. And so that's what we're going to be focusing on.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about the course on how long is it run and what's it going to start? And then we'll put links in so that we can get all those people attached to the course. But give them a little feedback on the course.
Yeah, absolutely. So the course starts Friday, this coming Friday, and it's going to be 1 hour long webinar. It's 4 classes, and it's going to be about 50% new content. I know a lot of people have taken it before. About 50% new content specific to market of the moment. The class, just so we're all clear, is very, very narrowly focused, right? I'm not going to teach you everything about real estate, of course. I want to teach you to master just the art of finding people, converting them in your database, and making appointments with them that will have a business focus. And I promise you, Sean, and everyone out there, if you can do that, if you can meet someone and engage with them at a high level and then have a meeting, whether it's in person or on Zoom or wherever, that you can do business. Nothing else matters, right? They will help you do better if you're better at those other things. But if you can master that, you will have a good business and you will get out to the other side of this thing that's happening right now. So it starts Friday. It's 4 hours. Everything is identical to how I operate my own personal sales business and my team sales business. And you'll get all the materials that we use, the scripts, the email templates, videos, training. It's all everything that I run my team on, I give to you guys.
That is so great. Well, I love the fact that this thing is starting really soon. Don't hesitate. Click on the link that is associated with this video, and we will get you into this course. It is time to get into serious prospecting action. Thanks so much, Richard.